Hey there, what's up internet? My name is Brightlight Gaming and today I'm bringing you the very first episode of our channel, which has been on for a few weeks, but we decided to not to do anything with it. But here we are with the most newest series of Kerbal Space Program. Welcome. If you don't know what this game is, it has been spread widely around the internet. It's a sandbox game where you can basically build rockets, and it's quite fun. So let's just get into it. We're gonna play. We're gonna start a new mode, and we're gonna do sandbox just for the fun. I'm gonna call this messing around. So how are you guys all doing? I'm gonna start the game up here. So this is your home screen. I'm not gonna do tutorials because I am a total noob at this game. But all I know is how to build a rocket that flies, I suppose. So, here you can build your space planes. This is, I believe, the astronaut center. I have no idea what that is. That's, something, and that's your launch pad. So, we're gonna build a rocket just for fun. You're playing on the planet Kerbin, spinning it, orbiting around the star Kerbal, I believe. I'm not sure. And, those little figures you see there are Kerbals. So you want to start a rocket, you're gonna need to use a pod. So we're just gonna use the command pod Mark 1. Um at first I had trouble finding out which keys to use, but I got it figured out pretty good. You use your right mouse button, hold it and move your mouse to change the angle of the camera. And I don't know if this works on laptops, but you hold the middle mouse button and just drag your mouse up or down and it zooms. And with your left mouse button you can move everything around. So after you've done that, I find it necessary to use inline advanced stabilizers, which were previously called SAS modules. These stabilize your ship so it flies straight. Now this game does have physics relative to the normal physics, which means that if your rocket is unstable, it will fly and spin uncontrollably and it will probably explode to its death. It happened a bunch of times to me. So next we're gonna go to propulsion, which contains all of your fuel tanks and thrusters and everything you need. I'm just gonna get a regular RCS fuel tank, which are for the mini thrusters you put in your vehicle or vehicle craft to change the way it points in space. It doesn't work as well when you're in the atmosphere. So then I'm gonna put on some regular fuel tanks, and I'm planning it out like this. I would say that this thing is the overall rocket that goes into space. This thing will be left when it reaches orbit around, well, I'm not exactly sure. So then we're going to go to structural and get some decouplers. Now what these do is they help staging. I don't know if you have seen a rocket launch before, but when it goes up, it just shoots off excess weight when they run out of fuel. So yeah. Then I'm gonna get a quad decoupler, which doesn't count as a decoupler, but you can mount 4 fuel tanks on there, which I'm gonna do real quick. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, we're gonna get to this later. I'm gonna use that, and this way you can change the symmetry mode as an example. Then it places 4, or 3, or 6, or 8, whatever you want. But 4 is just fine for now. So, nah, 2 should be sufficient. I'm not sure. So my plan is to get this into space, or in orbit, and then use this to stabilize the orbit and all. Oh, you know what? I'm forgetting these things. RCS thrusters. This is to very accurately control your ship. And, no, there we go. Good. And use these to sideways control the ship. It's very handy because they thrust 90 degrees off the rocket, like this fashion. Yeah. I'm not English, so my English is not as good. I do not know all the technical terms and shit. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Let me just beep that out. And then you can with structural you can add all sorts of things you like, but I'm gonna use struts. These are to connect everything because this thing can be unstable as heck, really. So you just connect them with that, and they fall apart when you decouple a stage, which I will explain in a minute. So this is what we want to get into space, right? Next is what we're gonna do is get some radial decouplers and put, I would say, let me see, that would be good. Yeah. Okay, so on those you can put more fuel tanks, but we're gonna go for the big ones. Well, maybe not. That's a good question, actually. Which fuel tanks to be used? Ooh, these look fancy. Let's just do these. Should be good. Get some fuel tanks stack. So when you put a thruster here, it will drain all the other tanks. It's pretty cool. And we're gonna put big thrusters on these things so it can lift into space. Should be good. Let's see. Engine max power 1500. Sure. Looks legit, right? We're gonna go to aerodynamics. Put that on. Looks like a little hat. Pretty retarded. I've had so much fun in this game. Rockets failing me. Me failing rockets. You know, it happens a lot. So I'm just gonna stabilize these things. And I think this thing is probably gonna fall apart. I guess. I'm not sure. And I might want to make an Let's Play series with the career mode. That seems quite fun. Now, I think we're gonna use the solid rocket fuel boosters. Let's just see. These provide pretty much a lot of thrust. They can be shut down, and they have a short burn, but they're good. Wait, I do not want to do that. Let me get some more decouplers. These are good. Let me see. Put that right there. About the same height. Should be good. Then go back to propulsion. Solid rocket fuel boosters. Yeah, it works. Alright, that's sweet. Get more. My finger hurts. It's really bad. I have no idea why. Just all out of the blue, it starts stinging. No, I'm not happy with that. It has to be higher. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Let's put some aerodynamics on that. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's really annoying. Okay, there we go. So then, this is our rocket. Oh my days. I have the idea we're gonna need more struts. No, I have been really happy with Bandicam. I have updated it and it uses the NVIDIA CUDA codec, which allows for direct recording from the graphics card. How cool is that? That's so sweet. Yes, and I have a cold. I think it's permanent. It's really not nice. So you'll hear that a lot. I'm sorry for that. Okay. So now that we got this, oh wait, we're gonna need parachutes if we want to return the pod. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Now I need to configure the stages, right? So the last stage is where you start. So I'm gonna put the solid rocket fuel boosters right there. So it seems like the best place for them. And these four big ones. Does that work? Yes, okay. And then we're gonna decouple the solid rocket fuel boosters. So that means when they are done boosting, we just throw them off. We don't need them anymore. And then we're going to decouple the big fuel tanks, use these thrusters, then that, wait no, and decouple them, and then I'm going to need that right there. Okay, and wait, we're going to need something more structural. Where are they? There. These things are handy, I tell you. But we need to put another stage, do that. Okay. So we're gonna name it, and we're gonna name it. I prefer tank names because they sound cool. Like this. Centurion Orbiter Mark 1. Quick save them. Quick save. The short key for that is F5, I believe. I have a strong feeling that's gonna wobble. I do not want that. And let's stop the wobbling by doing that. Should be good, right? Okay, we're gonna press launch. Loading. Time 0.1. Focus. Okay, the physics are engaged. We're gonna turn on the SAS by pressing the T button. Throttle up using the left shift key. You can throttle down with left control. And you're gonna use space to activate the stages. And there it goes. Our first rocket is up into space. Well, not yet. You enter space, I believe it's 70,000 meters, so 70 kilometers. Here you can keep track of your fuel. So it looks like the solid rocket fuel boosters are halfway through their fuel, and our big boosters there are halfway through, a little more. You can steer your craft by pressing the WASD keys. And this thing over here is your, how do you call that? Compass? No. Direction meter thingy. So, these things are out. Decouple them and continue on flying. Now we're gonna steer this thing a bit to the right. At SAS, make sure it's focused properly. And it's not. It's not a big deal. I want to get it horizontal if possible. Well, not quite yet. Let's just... That'll be good. Let's get into orbit map. Here you can see what your craft is doing. The apoapsis is the highest point, which is now extending really fast. And not anymore. It looks like we're out of fuel. Use the other rockets to get away from our rockets. And you can see our apoapsis is rising once again. which is very nice. Keep track of the apoapsis, which means we're going to get out of the atmosphere, which is very good. So, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put up a maneuver right there, at maneuver, and we're going to burn prograde. And the orange line is what your craft is going to do at that moment. So, we do not have orbit yet. There we go. When you see the periapsis come up, you got an orbit. Okay, and estimated burn. Oh, never mind. So, next up, what we're going to do is we're going to use RCS to steer our ship. Let's see, this is hard. You need to get it to the blue pointer right there. Come on, do it. No. Do it. Yes. Who is a good spaceship? Okay, so now that we're there, this is how long the burn will be. That's when you activate your thrusters. Looks like it's RCS. Going to be 12 seconds, so which means we're going to burn 6 seconds from our point, which make the burn as efficient as possible. Huh. I'm actually relatively surprised it worked. Huh. Good job for me. You can crank up the time speed by pressing the point button. Period, period. That's it. And comma to slow it down. So you can see how much time is left for your maneuver. And we're gonna burn at 6 seconds, I think. And we got tons of fuel left. This is pretty efficient design, man. I'm surprised. Oh, start the burn. It looks like the burn is gonna be 1 minute. Too bad. We're gonna overshoot pretty badly. Well, no. It should be good. You can see our orbit or our trajectory is extending. Still burning. Still burning. Come on, do it. You can do it, little spacecraft. Do it. Oh. Get rid of this maneuver. We don't need it anymore. Bye. As soon as it goes to a certain degree, it will start going very fast. I'll promise you that. How much fuel do we got left? Oh, that's more than enough. See, there goes our orbit. Wait for it. Wait for it. There comes the periapsis. 212, 90, 101. Alright, let's throttle this thing down. So, our very first orbit. It's not a... Oh, look at that. That's Moon. Sweet. So we did that. That was very nice. So, what to do now? I could make a perfect orbit. That's pretty hard to do. Well, let's just do it. For the sake of recording. I'm gonna put up a maneuver and burn on the apoapsis. That way, we extend the periapsis. So now the apoapsis is 439, and we can get it up. We need to get it up like that. 503, 402, 781. Not. Wait. No. That's not going well. 391, 485, 465, 386, 335, 454. I'm happy with that, I think. Oh, I should not have done that. Well, maybe I should have. Huh. Oh, I'm messing around. Just before the apoapsis. Let's see, 417579. I think that's good. Maneuver Delta V. It's just that it doesn't tell you how long the burn will be. Oh well, let's just speed up time real quick. Let's see, 11 minutes left, 10, 9, 8. Oh, wait, I forgot. We need to steer the ship. Okay, turning this thing is hard. Oh, that's where we need to be. Stop it. Other side. Good. 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 W, W, D. And make it go up. No. No. Ah. There. Some nice background music going on. Speed up time once more. Okay. Let's burn at 70%. We're burning a little before. Oh well. Might as well just overdo it. Why not? Our little Jebediah Kerbin is having time of his life. And stop. See what that did to our orbit. Oh, we're pretty close. It's good. So, yeah. That's what you can do in this game. Jebediah's. It's EVA. Oh! That was not meant to happen. I mean, IVA. Oh, poor Jebediah. You can only look out there, but there's not the planet. Oh. No, I've done this before. Oh, never mind. That was the V key for your knowledge. Yes, so let's auto-save. There we go. So guys, that was the very first episode of Kerbal Space Program. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.